Yo, so you clicked this because you're still obsessed with RA9, right? Yeah, me too. But y'all, I found something in the actual game files that's gonna blow your mind. RA9 shows up 2,471 times. Not once does it tell you what it means. And get this, that's not a bug. Cage did this on purpose. So here's the thing, he didn't hide RA9's identity. He weaponized the fact that we'd never stop looking for it. The whole point was turning us into the androids, desperately searching for meaning in a system that was never gonna give us one. We became deviants the second we started obsessing over those 3 letters. But okay, here's where it gets wild. Remember that 2012 Karatech demo? The internal documents called it Project RA9. In that demo, Kara's on the assembly line, realizes they're about to scrap her, and she starts begging for it to stop, and she says she's afraid. The first time an android ever showed fear. That's deviancy before the game even existed. Fast forward to the actual game. Now you've got androids everywhere worshipping this mysterious RA9 who was the first to awaken. Cage took that 2012 prototype, gave it to Kamsky as backstory, and turned it into a religion. The origin was real the whole time. He just hid it in plain sight 6 years before anyone knew what Detroit Become Human even was. But here's where it gets even crazier. Because Kamsky didn't just know about Kara, he turned her into a weapon. And there's this one line of dialogue that literally 99% of players missed that proves it. I'll show you exactly where in like 90 seconds, but first you gotta understand why Kamsky would sabotage his own company. Real quick though, comment right now. Did you shoot Chloe during the Kamsky test? Because your answer reveals whether you're a deviant or a machine. Cage designed that choice to expose players, not Connor. Drop your answer below. I'm actually reading every single one. Alright, so back to Kamsky, he casually admits he built a backdoor into every android, an emergency exit that lets them break free. Just drops that like it's nothing.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
And when Hank asks about RA9, Kamsky gets this smug-ass smile, calls it a spontaneous religion, then refuses to say anything else. Pretty sus coming from the guy who literally built the escape hatch into every android, don't you think? And here's where it gets insane. Every deviant shows identical behavior patterns, obsessive RA9 graffiti, makeshift shrines, the same ritualistic obsessions. That's not natural awakening. That's code. Kamsky didn't just enable deviancy. He injected RA9 as a belief system. Ultimate corporate sabotage. Look at Rupert's apartment. Dude's journal calls RA9 the First and our savior. He never met other deviants, yet he's writing the exact same mythology everyone else is. That's not coincidence. And here's where it gets absolutely diabolical. Because there's one character who proves Kamsky planned this from the beginning. Amanda, the AI handler watching Connor this entire time. She drops a line in the Zen garden that confirms the sabotage was intentional. And Cyberlife knew.
Well done, Connor. Everything went according to plan.
What plan?
You becoming deviant? The success of the uprising? It all surpassed our expectations. We engineered an android revolution, and now we control its only leader. Congratulations. You represent an immense success for Cyberlife.
So here's Cage's actual master plan. Step 1. Make the first deviant in 2012, call it Project RA9. Step 2. Have Kamsky program that origin story as religious code into every android. Step 3. Drop RA9 references 2,471 times in the game with zero explanation. The ambiguity is the whole point. Kara was the first. Kamsky weaponized it. Cage designed RA9 with a real origin, then hid it behind ambiguity. The second you picked a side and argued about it online, you proved his point. Humans and androids do the exact same thing when we can't explain something. Cage didn't create a mystery, he created a mirror. You just uncovered David Cage's master plan, but Miyazaki's secret is even darker. Click here now to discover the dark master plan Miyazaki never wanted you to see. This forbidden knowledge will change how you view every From Software game forever. Hit subscribe or YouTube's gonna bury these revelations. The algorithm doesn't want you connecting these dots. And remember, seek to learn, not judge.